Hi, Will from WakeHouse here. Today we are going to talk about mounting your bindings on your new slalom ski. I've got a Vector Boa binding, Vector Boa toe plate, and a Senate lithium I'm going to be using today. Pretty straightforward. First thing you want to do is measure from the heel of your front boot to the tail of the ski. That measurement's going to be found on WakeHouse.com or on your manufacturer's website. It might be included in the ski that you got if you got some documentation with it. In this case, it is 30¼ inches. So I'm going to measure right up to the tail. And then you want to go close as you can to where your heel will be sitting in the boot. So I'm going to put it right about here on this boot. And that's where I need to be. That lines me up on this boot. Pretty good with the exact center on this. Occasionally you'll be one hole forward or back, but that's that measurement you're looking for. And of course, that's just a starting point. There's always preference that takes play here. So if you take a few sets and it doesn't feel quite right, just adjust as necessary, but it's always good to go with the manufacturer's suggested start point. So I'm just gonna hand thread in these bolts, keeping them loose so I can kind of wiggle the boot around as needed. Leaves a little bit of play and keeps things nice and easy to work with. And once you kind of get them all started by hand, then you can snug them up with the Phillips #2 screwdriver. And just kind of work your way around the boot. I like to get them all kind of medium tight before going all the way hand tight with everything. So I just kind of work my way around here. Make sure nothing is cross-threaded or binding up if there's any debris in the threads for any reason, either from manufacturing or something you got in there before getting the screws in there. So nice and easy to just make sure everything's working its way in easily without any added friction. And then, once you're all good, I just do a good hand snug tight, nothing too crazy. You don't need to be torquing these things down with like an impact wrench or impact drive or anything like that. A good snug hand tight, and then it's usually a good idea after a couple sets to go back and check, just as anything may have settled, to make sure they're still good. So this rear toe plate here, I am also going in that center hole. As you can see, that's going to be pretty snug up to this front boot. Again, there's some preference there, but this is a good starting point. A lot of times close to the front boot is going to get you overall, I would say on average, people would say that's going to get you the best performance. Some people might like a slightly wider stance with the rear a little farther back. But again, if you're not sure, this is where we recommend a good start point, and kind of work your way from there. I got those all hand started, just like that front one. Tighten that in just a little bit, make sure they're going to go nice and smoothly. And it looks like everything's good. And it looks like we should be good to go. Easy as that. Not too involved. It doesn't take a whole lot of time. As you can see, that's about all there is to it. You can run around one more time and just make sure everything is tight. You know, no play or looseness as you tighten some, the boot moves or whatnot. But then you are good to go. And again, don't forget to double check after a couple sets to make sure nothing's loosened or you don't want to lose a screw or anything, of course. So that's all you need. Tape measure, Phillips head screwdriver, you're good to go. Thanks for watching our video on setting up a slalom ski. If you need a replacement boot, replacement hardware, anything like that, you can always find that at WakeHouse.com. If you have any additional questions about which hardware is going to work or which bindings, which plates are going to work with what ski you have, of course, we're here to help. Give us a call, shoot us an email. We'll be happy to give you all the answers you might need for your setup, and enjoy the water.